And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it. For the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof.
Here we see the Lord is stating that in the city of New Jerusalem, heaven, the sun or the moon are not needed because the Father and the Son do light the city with their eternal brilliance. If in fact the Sabbath was to be instituted, appointed, or even guided by the phases of the moon, then the Sabbath would never be kept in heaven, since the Lord says the moon is not needed there. However, notice what Isaiah says regarding worship services in heaven.
For as the new heavens and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord.
Yes, the new moon is mentioned here, but as we look at the context as well as the 51st verse passage in video number 9, we see that the new moon here are in fact feast days, and the Sabbath mentioned here by Isaiah is in fact the weekly Sabbath. Plus the word Sabbath used here in Isaiah 66:23 is the exact same Sabbath used in Leviticus 23:3. As we saw in video number 4, that word Sabbath is from the Hebrew word Sabbat or Sabbato, Strongest Concordance 7676. However, in Leviticus 23:24 and 39, when speaking of the feast day or annual Sabbath, it uses the word Sabbaton 7677. Two different words are used here. One means weekly Sabbath, and one means annual Sabbath. And as we have previously learned in Colossians 2:14, it says,
blotting out the handwriting of ordinances that was against us, which was contrary to us, and took it out of the way, nailing it to his cross.